Isaiah Davis on the return. A little burst so far. They're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Pretty solid ground for the first time. He made most of that one. Didn't he get 9 yards on that first down carry?
When you script that first 15, Cake, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
At the 46-yard line.
All right.
Second and long. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at 47. That's a short gain of 1. It's good for a New York first down.
Good for a Jets.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take the shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now. Here we go. All right.
Fields on first down. Finds him over the middle. Gets it to the 15. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets 7, Broncos nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Marvin Mims now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook.
Second and
Aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Oh, my God.
Harvey once more. And that's all with the offense side. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. So now they're stuck facing 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it past the 35. Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
Fields has it. Field can play this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for his front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go. We're good. 222. 222. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pull out in front for their 13th hit. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
return. Here's Mims. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Nix. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he gets a small chunk there before his touchdown.
Not many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catch it just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Second down, gives to Harvey. He's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance of a stand here with 3rd and 1.
Williams on the tackle.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. This is going to take him off at a cross midfield at the opposing 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down,
A gain of
Denver.
11 on the play. And a Broncos 1st down.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Finds him. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Giving this to Harvey. He has room past the 25. Makes a cut to the right side. And he takes this one in. Gonna get it for a touchdown. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Will Lutz now on for the extra point.
The kick
Spears up and good. And the Broncos cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Not so far, he's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Green 19, get cut. Set out.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
For Mason Taylor.
That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect,
Here we
and
go,
it wasn't there.
Hey, 19 instruction. Right.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. He's taken down, but not before he ends this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Shotgun snap, picked up. And this drives him back at field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it.
Hey, when a team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, they've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
You know,
First
Ken, we
down,
often talk about
Broncos.
flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Before that shot, you've totally flipped the field and turned this drive.
Quincy Williams on the
Well,
tackle.
they're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter.
First
It's a
down,
14-7
Denver.
game. More from this one right after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Nico
Trying to get it into
Collins.
Nico Collins.
Incomplete.
And it sets up second down.
Brings up second and
Targets have
10.
far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game.
Yeah.
All 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Going downfield, it's caught. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 24 on that play.
That's good.
It's good for a New York first down. Defenders in the area, they
First and
still
10
make
at
the
the
connection,
38-yard
Brock. It
line.
almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just factor, that connection. You see the QBs and tight ends and the best of them make it look easy.
No progress on first down, and they'll bring up second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Don't jump. Ready? Blue 58, blue 58, sit up. Tonight.
Throwing from the gun. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard
To
line.
Brees Hall.
That's a defense's
It's a
goal,
gain of
right, Kate?
5.
Just get us to
Brings
third
up
down so we
third
can have a
and
chance to get
5.
off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Broncos going nickel here. Third down.
Here we go, son. Turbo, sir. Sit high.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. He finds its target. That's Taylor. Hitman showing up the yards. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Quick with the point after. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Score Jets 21. Broncos 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it. First down, only gets about a yard. And the defenders able to force him out.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running back. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the effort.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play, that's him 17 yards.
49-yard line.
And that's good for
It's a gain
Broncos
of
first down.
17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Goes for the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 10. First down,
Throwing on
Broncos.
first down. the middle to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Ball carrier.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Nix from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half.
Lining up for the point after.
Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's
Jets
brought
take over
down.
first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Hey, Ken, green 19, just attack. Right.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Connects with his back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Working quickly here.
And the Jets first down.
From the gun, it's home. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from London right after this. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 258, go.
Now it's Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Hey, Steve. Here we go. Stay high.
Fields on third. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not getting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, my set.
From his end zone, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. They gained 11 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Oh, my set.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
First down, Broncos.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits it downfield. Oh, target to Sutton. it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
Will Lutz
Cortland
lining up for
Sutton, the
point after.
touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point.
Is good.
And the Broncos tie this game at 21.
21 apiece. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Thomas on the return. Showing a little burst of the ball. They showed some nice bursts on that run back. They think they're a long way out their own 40.
At their
When you
own
get
20-yard
contributions
line.
like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Right.
Fields out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to charge loose, incomplete.
Intended for
Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, it's fine when making a play.
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Here we go. Press. Punch right. Sit high.
Fields now on 3rd. Got a man. This is Wells. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
Gain of 18.
18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. 331. 331. Right.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Short pass ball in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
Good offenses, good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Don't jump. Right.
Now Fields again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And now it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Easy. Here we go. Tighten up. Green 19. Go.
Fields throwing once more. Running in the red zone. That's on the left. And he will not score. That does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal. Less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's a
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Side. Right.
This is a design for Fields. He's in for the touchdown. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Point after by Folk is on the go. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 21.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a
Broncos
play
take
or if
over
they just
first
decide to
and
kneel
10
out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Away. Oh, my son. bombers.
Nix with it on first. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. That play is brought to an end. This one reaches the 35-yard line.
A gain of 30.
All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go. Past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. On first down, it's Nix. They don't connect there. Now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Intended for Marvin Mims.
Nearly an interception on that play. So it's second down coming up.
10 at the
That
35-yard
was
line.
such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out
field goal.
without giving up any
A
points on the series.
52-yard attempt.
And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
His kick is good.
That's halftime of this
Makes the
contest.
score
We'll join
Jets
both teams
28,
in taking a short break.
Broncos
More of the
24.
NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
That's exactly the way you want to start the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First and 10. Here's Nix. It's complete to Troutman. He's going to get a few here. Brought down at the 33-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Captain.
Throwing here. Nix. Chased out to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, here's Nix. This is Ingram looking left side. Spins right by him. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 24 yards on that one.
24
And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll throw again. Nix. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep them in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
Put some heat on this defense. He's got it inside the 25. Number 35 on one play. That's good for Broncos first down.
35.
Now they'll hit the line just
First
outside
down,
the red zone
Broncos.
following that big play. First and 10. It's Harvey. Finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
Tackle made by
First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Brings up
This
second
dude was
and
just
5.
not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender,
17-yard line.
heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
They'll work against the blitz. That's bringing pressure, and they get it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Get into the red zone, every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Here he goes, third and long. Into traffic, complete. That's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right here. He throws it to the double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
The field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. He'll throw it. One finds his man, Ingram. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
At the
As a
6-yard
quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing in double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big catch.
That right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
brought down behind the
Give
line
some
of
credit to the
scrimmage.
defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Courtland Sutton.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a plot and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Third and goal, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose,
Intended for
incomplete.
Nico Collins.
Nico Collins, the intended target. And that forces them to fourth and goal.
And goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an
Will
awful
Lutz
lot
on
of
for
your
the
man
field
to
goal.
make a play to keep this drive
A
going. Too
25-yard
much of a
attempt.
contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower
Makes the
point.
score Jets 28.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice
27.
field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Here's Thomas on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start this one out. And they love to see him falling forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Buying some time right. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Fields on third. That one is incomplete. Hang on through the contact.
Intended for
That one intended for Adonai Mitchell.
Incomplete.
And now a fourth down staring right at him.
Austin McNamara
Here
in
comes the
punt
punting
formation
unit for the Jets. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him
First
down.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They take the handoff. Now Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. We'll take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
I know he started to play as a defender. Looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Looks like a groundkeeper here for Fields. He won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. They'll work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense. Now they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
This our last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Nice. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Ryan. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
All right.
On 4th down, Fields. On the move, headed right. He will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
Uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
On the return, here's Mims. He's going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Follow those blockers, follow those blockers. And then step on the gas.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And the tackle's made as he gets out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend.
It leads to
Pressure.
2nd
That
and 10.
pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
551. Sit high.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. I'm good. Green 19. Get that. Hey, can't. Sit high.
Throw here, 3rd down. Taking a shot deep here. Got in, inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets push this to an 8-point game. Going after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets push the lead to 2 scores now.
Jets 42, Broncos 33.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. return. Here's Mims. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Mims with the grab. And he crosses the sideline. A yard or two beyond. Looks like the 30.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they finally measure just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Nick's looking to throw. Inside the screw here. It's Harvey. And he's brought down at the line. He'll be quickly trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, it makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
Next with it on 1st. This count. Owen is not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. He's on the line. Here's Nix. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Going after tries. Good by Lutz. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2.
Broncos 40. Will Lutz to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here comes Davis. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Green.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Set the screen here. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for the Jets' 1st down.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it next time.
He's under just a couple of yards on that carry. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing their commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pass ball in. He drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. It's hot. Turbo, it's hot. Is it hot?
Looking to throw. Defender runs wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly you get to disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go, set. Press. Up, 222. Set.
Looking to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Jonte Barron has it.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Denver.
First down now, ball at the 33. Nix from the gun. He finds his back, Harvey. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he only gets this one down the line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
There's Harvey from his own lead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Hey, kill. Hold on a sec. Don't go, Jerry.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion better part of foul in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
One is good. And late in the fourth, they grab the lead.
Clyde getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Good. 222. Tonight.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's P.J. Love. The Broncos make the play that should win them this game.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
No timeouts remaining here, partners. They can just run out this clock. Here's a look for Nix. So it's a win for the Broncos. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Bronc, as they claim the victory over here in London. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say cheerio from London.